Hi, this is Ronnie, and I hope everyone's having a good end to their year. Only a few days to the start of the year, and it occurred to me that there's probably people here, part of my channel or who watch me, who are looking for maybe some extra help or advice or encouragement at the start of this year. So I thought I would put it out there and find out if anyone does want any help or advice or coaching or whatever you want to call it. Now, I've been following or trying to follow a healthy lifestyle for basically since I was a teenager, and started to realise that I was already aware of my health starting to go downhill, my fitness going downhill a little bit, and I started to play around with diet and started to play around with changing diet and trying different things. And that over the years, those changes, those experiments eventually led me towards the raw vegan diet. And that was about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, that I went plant-based and dove into all of that information and dove into the raw vegan information. But I could never quite get it right. I could never quite picture how to do the lifestyle, how to make it work. And I ended up obviously watching a lot of YouTube, reading a lot of books, but I would start to go to events. I went to the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and I've been 5 times now. I went to events, raw food events in Denmark, number of times, in Slovenia, in Spain, in Thailand as well. And I was basically looking to learn. I was looking to be around people. I was spending a lot of time. I was really passionate about it and interested. But when I look back over that time, one thing I never really did was specifically reach out to someone and say, I want your help. I want you to help me out. I never did coaching with anyone. I never specifically did mentoring with someone. But I did in a way, in a roundabout way, by reading books, going to events and so on. But I think looking back, that was a mistake. That was my own ego. That was me thinking I want to kind of work this out on my own. I want to see this for myself. I want to look at all these people doing it. And so I was getting mentorship in a roundabout way, but it was a very unstructured way. And it took me really a long time to put all the parts together. But I've got quite a lot of persistence within me. So when I've got an idea that something's right and real, and it's the real thing, I tend to not give up on it. I tend to just keep on going, even if I'm just, like I'm a swimmer that's not ever been taught the right swimming technique. But if I just keep on doggy paddling my way along, I'll eventually finish the race, So, but that's not the best way of doing things. Really, the best way is to prepare yourself properly, to get help, to get someone else's advice, so you can ask all the questions you want and get them all answered. At this time of year, I know a lot of people are wanting to make a change, so it's an ideal time for me to put that out to the people that watch my videos and the people that are interested in what I'm doing, and friends and family and whoever else. If you feel like you do want or need my support, I would like to at least do I guess it's kind of an experiment of doing some professional coaching for people, offering it as a service, not offering it for free, but offering it as a service in exchange for either obviously money or some other skill or help or something you can do for me in return. So that's my thoughts on what I want to at least offer. Now, you might not be convinced that coaching's the right thing to do. I just think it's the thing that will save you the most time and the most money in the long term. If I look at how much money I ended up spending going to a lot of these events, and to be fair, I enjoyed it, so partly it was a holiday as well. But I was driven to go because of this desire to learn about the lifestyle. And it's when I was calculating this morning, it's in the tens of thousands. It's at least £10,000, never mind dollars. and then there's travel fare and all the rest of it. Now, once again, these are holidays for me now. I enjoy it. I go to it to see friends. But at first, even if I'm only think half of that was just to learn about it, was just to find out more about it. It's still thousands and thousands of pounds that I was spending just to try and learn, and I probably could have put a fraction of that towards coaching with someone that I liked, that I trusted, that would have been able to answer my questions, and that would have probably gotten me a lot further, a lot faster. Not everyone's goal is to do it as quick as possible, of course, but in terms of just effectiveness, saving time, saving money, probably coaching is the best thing. Coaching will also mean that you have some accountability, and you have some objectivity placed upon you, and a little bit of outside pressure in a sense, because it's not just you that's watching what you're doing and tracking it and looking at it. It's someone else who's outside looking at it, and anytime you come up with an excuse or some reason or something, a coach can help put you back and get you back to the right place. A coach can also help motivate and inspire you to keep going, and let you know how possible it is, and how you really can do it and make these changes. Personally, I think a big advantage for me is I've met so many people that there's very few situations that I won't have met someone in that has been in your situation and has been able to improve their life through the raw vegan diet, through raw vegan eating. I think there's at least probably 3 or 4 areas that I would have different types of approaches in if I was to help you. And the first would be simply weight loss. If you're looking for weight loss, I do have experience in that for sure, and I do have I would probably have a slightly different strategy with helping you out than with other problems. So if you're looking for help with weight loss, then that would be a specific thing that we would look at. We would formulate a specific plan of action for that, and we'd keep on talking about it and looking into it. I wouldn't necessarily be trying to look into all the emotional reasons for eating and all these things, and trying to look into all this backstory. I would just look for getting getting a plan of action, starting to really monitor and measure what you're doing, being really objective with what you're doing, and working out what the problem is and how to start making changes towards that. The second area will be people that perhaps have an illness or a problem that they want to deal with. Now, I'm not a doctor, clearly. I'm not qualified in medicine or so on. But I believe that I have a lot of experience now in seeing a lot of people changing their life through this diet and lifestyle, and I can certainly help with making a move towards this diet and lifestyle if you've already decided that it's the best thing for you and the thing that's going to make a difference, because I think it will make a difference for a lot of people. I've seen that and I believe that. But I'm certainly not going to be telling you, you need to have this food for this food will fight cancer, or this food will fight your this or that. It doesn't work like that. It's all about health. It's all about building your health and eating the natural or most healthy diet, so that your body has the best chance of dealing with whatever illness or disease that you have. I would never recommend that you stop going to a doctor or anything else. That's not something that I'm looking for you to do, but I can certainly support you with health and lifestyle choices, and also perhaps even being able to refer you on to others. If I don't have the qualification or experience to work with you, I can pass you on to someone who perhaps does, or who's been successful in that area. And then the other side is just people who perhaps have food addictions, and that's something I think I've got a really good grip on, is how to give up food addictions, how to move to a more I've got a video on that about food addictions and so on. So all of these kind of areas, but in general, people that are looking to improve their health, who are looking to experience this lifestyle, whether long term or short term, whatever way, and I'd like to help you with that. And you can send me an email with what you're looking for help with. I'll put my email address down below this. I'll maybe have it on the screen as well, depending on how well I edit this video, but I'm probably, because of my time restrictions at the moment and the amount of things I'm doing, I'm probably going to be limited to probably 5 people or so at the very most, and most likely less than that. So, and we'd really look to do, it would be great if we can do at least 10 sessions, and try and maybe even have a bunch of sessions in the first week, 2 or 3, to really try and get you going, to really help you make some changes. So that's my sort of thoughts or plans for the new year. See if I'm able to help anyone out with this. It's going to be an interesting experience. It might be the only time that I offer it, I don't know. But I certainly think, from my experience of running the UK Fruit Festival, from having met basically all of the leaders in the raw vegan lifestyle, especially in the 80-10-10 movement, being great friends with multiple athletes, doctors, chiropractors in this lifestyle, I have a very well-rounded knowledge now of how this, of how to put this together and how to bring this together. I think I could really help you a lot with it. So if that is of interest to you, then please email me at with just an introduction to yourself and what you're looking for some help with. Apart from that, I do think there's obviously other options out there, and if you do just want to work it out for yourself and go along and read the books and everything, that's certainly an option. But I do think that I've seen a very low success rate in this lifestyle, and that's from there being a lot of people who are very intelligent and successful people, and they come into this lifestyle and they do it for a while and then they leave, or they do it for a while and then they go and do something else. And the ones that really stick to it are the ones that have specifically received the coaching and the help and have decided to actually sit and learn from people and listen to people, and have decided to say to themselves, do you know what, I don't really know a lot about this, but this person does. So I'm going to submit my own ego for a while and actually listen to someone and try something new out. And there's a lot of people that I would go to these events and these festivals, and a lot of my friends would be sitting out on the lawn while I was going to the lectures, and they all kind of thought they knew it all, and a lot of them still haven't really committed to the lifestyle, or have moved away from it multiple times, and they kind of still think they know it all. And to me it's a bit of a shame, because I still think that they're risking their health, even if they are fairly healthy and doing a lot of things that are healthy. I still think that they move towards the vegan junk food lifestyle, sometimes towards a non-vegan lifestyle for a while, and they just haven't received that learning. They haven't really got that coaching, got that support, got that help to really get them on a track of making a change. So I really think you can either do it long term, go to loads of events, meet lots of people, eventually patch it together over the years, or you can do some coaching. And this might be the only time that I'm offering this, only for a few limited people, so please get in touch and we'll find out if we can work together. Thanks a lot for watching the video. For everyone else, I wish you a really good new year. Set some big goals for yourself, and just keep on working away at them, and eventually you'll work it all out. Certainly going vegan, going plant-based, going raw, these are all big, achievable, great goals for your health, for the planet, and I wish you every success with that. So thanks for watching.